Hi, my name is Shrabana and I have a website called Meraki-X.com where I blog about different creative interests that I have, one of them being making handmade cards. I'm pretty sure you are all at home because of the coronavirus, so I'm here to teach you a very simple card with a positive message with material you should all have at home. Speaking of materials, what you will be needing is cardstock, but if you don't have cardstock, you can use construction paper or printer paper and you can fold it up so it looks like this. You will also be needing watercolors, a paintbrush, water, and a Sharpie. So let's get started. So I first started off by applying the paint onto the paper. For this specific card, I used shades of red, yellow, pink, and orange. However, if you want to try out a different color combination, another one which I love personally is blue, green, and purple. When I make these kind of cards, a technique that I like to use is just gently tapping the brush on the paper. And what this does is it helps blend the colors really nicely, and when it dries up, it looks really pretty. So after you're done with this painting step, you would put this aside for it to dry and move on to the next step. After the paint dried, I used a Sharpie to draw an uneven line at the bottom to represent the soil. I then drew some grass and started working on the flowers. For the flowers, you can do whatever you would like. As you can see, I'm just drawing some random flowers which came to mind, and I didn't really put too much thought into it. I also alternated between the grass and the flowers, and I drew the flowers at different lengths to make it look natural. One tip which I like to use when drawing flowers and grass is to use a thin point Sharpie, and what this does is it makes the whole scene look nice and natural and prevents any bleeding happening. So after I drew more flowers like this and grass, I started to work on the sentiment. For this card, the sentiment that I use is "This too shall pass." You guys can do whatever sentiment which comes to mind, which is positive, and that marks the end of the card. I hope you guys enjoyed making this card and especially making it your own with different colors and different positive messages. So keep on being creative, stay at home, and let's flatten the curve.